Good morning. It is currently Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. I'm exhausted. You can probably tell I didn't sleep much. And if you guys are wondering who I am, my name is Maverick, and I'm a relationship coach. And I also have the gift of like discerning spirits, the gift of prophecy, the gift of knowledge, the word of wisdom, stuff like that. So I help people with their relationships. And I just wanted to say this, and this is a fact, you guys. Even with counselors, they have issues. We all have issues, no matter what job, no matter what title we have. We all have issues. Believe it or not, there's counselors with drinking problems. There's counselors that are going through divorces. So I just want to preface this. You don't have to be, and nor should you try or be perfect no matter what role or whatever job you're in. We're humans. That's what it comes down to. Bottom. Hi, Montaigne. Welcome. I am extremely grieving. Yes, that is true, Montaigne. So, if you guys don't know, I created a show last night that was almost 5 hours on Thanksgiving, and I bawled my eyes out. It was an excruciating show um, about or dealing with or loving, and I'm just going to tag this or preface this an avoidant attachment style. The person that I have been involved with would say or state or believe that they're not a full blown avoidant. I would disagree with that, but I raise my hand. It's not for me to say. I believe that this person absolutely fits the fearful avoidant attachment, maybe even dismissive at times, but the person disagrees. They think that I'm anxious. I am a secure attachment. I've always tested secure attachment. Always. I mean, I'm talking test after test, like hours of tests. And I'm a secure attachment. However, with this individual being, in my opinion, being an avoidant attachment style, I get anxious. Not all the time, but when you are like, when you're neglected, emotionally neglected, and yeah, it's gonna make anybody feel like this. Anybody. I'm just gonna be real with you. Um, so even it's like, no, I mean, she's an anxious, she's an avoid. I'm sorry, she's a fearful, anxious, whatever, avoidant to me, in my opinion. But I also want to respect if she doesn't think she is, that's fine. All I know, we can remove the label, and it's the behaviors. So remove the label. Let's get rid of it. It's the behaviors, like emotional neglect and just a whole bunch of other things. Yeah. So you guys should watch that video that I posted last night if you haven't already. It's real, it's raw. I read a journal entry in my journal, and it's like a new chapter of my life is about to begin. And I'm in pain. I'm going to be honest, I'm in agony. I feel like the 10 of Swords card in the tarot deck. It's raw, it's real, it's emotional. Um, I can't understand why she would act the way that she does, the ways that she has acted, and not even put in the effort. So, if you don't know me, I am a biological male. I have a high voice because I was born with ovaries and testicles. So, if you guys are brand new to my channel, they call it a medical condition, but God made me this way. So I was born with ovaries and testicles, biological male with an extra set of parts and a big heart. But yeah, so I'm heterosexual, I'm straight. Peace out, dude. You're trolling my chat room. Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of trolls in here. You said, yeah, I understand, Montaigne. I get it. So I did, like I said, this long video last night, and you guys can watch this video, but quite frankly, I think there's somebody else in the picture. There's just no excuse to treat somebody like that, like the way that she's been treating me. And I can just hear her saying, "Oh, you're such a victim. You're such a victim." Oh, I'm sorry. That's so invalidating of you. That's so validating, let me tell you. You know what I mean? Um, like just to dismiss my feelings and put me down. It's been nonstop like that. Anytime I express pain, it's always dismissive. Mhm. Instead of being like, "Wow, Maverick, like what is hurting you? Like what can I do? Like how are my actions affecting you? How are my actions hurting you? What can I do to make this right?" It's not like that. It's, "Oh, you're such a victim." Like she said that to me. She's actually said that to me. Bro, I'm not fucking looking for a relationship. Stop. I'm not interested, please. You said you speak English very well. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm trying to express this stuff for God's sake. I'm not interested, dude. Um So, I don't know. I guess like a new chapter of my life begins. I feel really lonely. I'm really sad. I feel like I'm losing my companion. I'm definitely grieving. I'm definitely grieving. And I think she's been lying to me. I mean, I could be wrong, but nobody should be left in the dark like this. Nobody. Like nobody should be left to wonder what's going on? What's the truth? Nobody should be left to feel neglected, to feel betrayed, like emotionally, physically. I mean, any way, any betrayal at all. I feel like I have 10 swords in my back. It feels like the 10 of swords card. Everybody thinks I'm Shaun White. Everybody, the Olympian snowboarder. Yeah, you said, wait, is this Shaun White? This isn't Shaun White. Yeah, everybody thinks that I'm him. Nah. Anyways, that's hilarious. I just feel like I feel devastated, man. I feel literally like the 10 of swords card. I feel like I'm losing my best friend. Yeah, I feel like I'm losing so much, and I don't understand like why she can't even put in the effort. Like this chick used to care like about me. Like she used to care about my feelings. Like she actually used to put in the effort. And now everything is and has become on her terms. It's like I don't even exist. I feel like the 10 of swords card. I'm so freaking sad, man. It's like I was just like a big secret to her kids. Like nothing. It's like the family. I was just a big secret. Like even when we started dating each other, like we had a little break, but we would date each other again. We were in a relationship again. It was just I was a secret. I mean, you're asking me, did I have a good Thanksgiving? I mean, how do I even answer that? My person didn't even say Thanksgiving, not one time. This person, my twin flame, she's technically real. She's legit my twin flame. Didn't even say happy Thanksgiving to me. And I said happy Thanksgiving to her. And she wrote me back like a big old paragraph about what she had to do. Like the things that she had to take care of in the party. She was hosting a party with COVID-19. And didn't even say Thanksgiving to me. Didn't call, couldn't even write it. There wasn't even a picture of a turkey or anything. There was nothing. I was completely neglected. And I'm sad. And I could just hear her saying, "Oh, you're whining. You're just being a victim." I could hear her saying that right now. And like she says she's not an avoidant. Okay, right. If you're not an avoidant, I don't know what you are. Cold, rude, cruel, dismissive. I mean, what the fuck would you call this? Like this is a pattern. It's a pattern, and I don't it used to not be like this bad. The pattern has gotten worse where she just doesn't give a fuck. Like she'll act like she cares and tell me she's in love with me or she's obsessed with me or infatuated. We'll spend time together, we'll be close, we'll be intimate, we'll be rebuilding trust, which is what I thought we were doing, like rebuilding, trust, basically rebuilding emotional intimacy. Like we text messaged for an hour and a half the day before Thanksgiving. So through into Thanksgiving, we text for an hour and a half, like that the night before. And she just gets really close to me, and then neglects me, like, all day. Complete negligence all day. Like, I wasn't even invited to the party. Like, she couldn't even talk to me on the phone. She's like, "I'll call you in a few days. My throat hurts from COVID-19, whatever. Her throat hurts." But you're talking to you're having a party, for God's sake. A fucking party, and you can't even call me to say happy Thanksgiving? Like, it just doesn't make sense, dude. Hey, Christy, welcome. So I feel alone, man. I feel alone, and the truth is I am alone. And I thought I had a partner in crime, a partner, yeah. And it's like I have her words running through my head right now. Like, "You're such a victim." So anytime I express discomfort or pain or hurt or sadness, I'm a victim. Like, she said that to me before. I don't even know if she fucking realized. Sometimes I wonder if she even realizes the shit she says. But she really did say this. So, I mean, where do you go when you have nowhere else to go but that? I mean, when you have nowhere else to go, like, I'm like literally drawing in my journal right now. Like, I wrote this. Look, let me just show you guys. It's like the 10 of Swords card in the tarot. Where do you go when you have nowhere else? It's like you have nowhere else to go but down. I mean, but up. There's nowhere else to go. So I wrote this journal entry, and I'm going to share this with you guys, this journal entry. I just wrote this last night. Hold on. So you guys can see it. You guys can always pause the screen and read it, but if you haven't watched my show, please watch my show from last night. It was pretty raw. It was real and it was raw, and I read this journal. So this is page 1, this is 2 right here. I mean, I just felt like I wasn't important in this relationship at all. I think she replaced me with somebody else, quite frankly. There's definitely some kind of elephant in the room going on. I don't know what. I mean, it's her responsibility to be honest with me, and she doesn't even have the courage. Like, she can't even show the character and the integrity to be honest with me. So I'm stuck guessing. Like, I have no choice but to guess. My brain has a loop. It's an obsessive, not obsessive. Let me rephrase that. It's a PTSD, betrayal trauma loop pattern. So it looks like it's obsessive, but it's PTSD. My brain is looping because I don't know what the fuck is going on. And because I don't know what's going on and I have no answers, the brain, and this is true. They've done studies on this. The brain will just loop and loop and loop because it's grieving. I'm basically grieving because there's an active trauma. I mean, there's an active wound, and there's an active situation going on where she's not being real with me. Like, she's not being real. That's what it comes down to. So I have nothing. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Like, I was just like writing this, like this is not from. Yeah, so this piece right here, this one page, is not from yesterday. I wrote this early in the morning. But there's a card that reminds me of like what I'm going through right now, and I just don't know if this will ever be fixed, especially if she's got somebody else, man. I think she's just going to stay distracting herself in a third party relationship, if that's even the case. And if there is nobody, like, she just does not value me. I know she would say that she disagrees. I guarantee you she would be like, "Nah, dude, I disagree." But it's in the actions. I can't do this alone. I want you guys to watch a video. I'm going to show you what this video looks like. Let me pull it up real quick. It's a video I think a lot of you guys will relate to. The author is Mel Robbins, MEL, like Robin. So the first name is Mel. And this video is so freaking beautiful. Anybody that's like, here, I'm just gonna, let me pull it up real quick. Okay, so this is what it looks like, the video. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna show you guys. Let me see here. So you guys can see. Oops. Okay. So the video is the top one. Just so you guys know. That top one right there, it says 12 things avoidants do only if they know you're the one by Mel Robbins. That video. So even if you're not an avoidant, just please watch this video. Just forget the label avoidant. Like, you can take out the label if you need to. 12 things your twin flame does. 12 things your true love does. 12 things your girlfriend, your boyfriend. So that's, yeah, this video right here. So yeah, that video was so beautiful. It's that video that it made me reach out to her. Like, I had put my foot down and I had written her, and I'm going to tell you guys what I wrote to her originally. So I had written to her and I said, okay, hang on. It's really short. It's like a paragraph long, but I just want to share it with you guys. Oops, hang on. My name is Maverick. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm going through, I don't even know what you would call it. I don't know if you would call it a breakup. It's kind of weird. I can't even put my finger on what it's called. Grievance. I'm feeling aggrieved right now. I'm dealing with somebody that I believe is an avoidant attachment style. They disagree. If they're not, if they're not avoidant, I don't know what they are. Maybe we can just remove the label. Like, don't put the label. It's a set of actions, a set of behaviors that makes me feel emotionally neglected. I don't feel important. I don't feel cared for. So I wrote my person. I sent this like a couple weeks ago. I wrote, "It's always good to see you. I hope you had a good week. I had an amazing time last night. I want to tell you that I can't meet up on Fridays." So we were meeting regularly, this person and I, my twin flame, or true love, or whatever freaking word you want to put there, girlfriend. Like, you guys can put whatever word you want, label or whatever. I said, "I can't meet up on Fridays with the way things are." That's it right there. I said, "I'm wanting commitment and communication in a real committed relationship." So this person was wanting to see me every Friday, or was willing to see me every Friday, but they did not want to communicate during the week on the phone. So we were being all intimate on Fridays and loving and holding each other and being best friends and going deep and talking about all of our lives and our stories and our life, everything so deep, like our connection, so many facets. I've never had anything like it. Out of everybody I've ever dated in my entire life, I've never had this type of connection. And yet she does awkward, weird things, very weird things. So she didn't want to talk on the phone at all during the week. This is a very communicative person. Like, in my opinion, this person is a very good communicator, likes to communicate. In my opinion, she says that she's a hermit and an introvert. But she's always conversational. Even as a hermit or an introvert, she's very, in my opinion, she's very controversial. That too, but very communicative. And so I'm like, "What? Like, you want to be the close? You're like, you want to be our natural selves. So you want to be holding each other and close and talking and, best friends, best, everything, and love each other and like kiss and make out and whatever. Like, we do naturally, like naturally. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like you don't want to talk. You know what I mean? During the week. I found that a red flag. I found it really freaking weird, very strange. It's like she used to have me blocked, like from like August and September. She had me blocked, but she was saying, "I'm in love with you, Maverick. I'm infatuated with you and I'm obsessed with you." I'm quoting her. She said this to me. "I'm obsessed with you, I'm infatuated with you, and I'm in love with you." And this was over a period of a few weeks, just so you know. And I'm like, "How can you say that to me and have me blocked?" So is this an avoidant tactic, an avoidant attachment style? Like, I'm gonna keep you blocked, even though it's killing you. It's hurting you. I had such fucking bad anxiety. Some people call it the silent treatment. She says it's not a silent treatment, it's a boundary. It's a boundary to have me blocked. And she blocked me when I expressed myself. So I was blocked directly after every time I would express myself and she didn't like it. Every time it hurt, like it hurt, I was hurt because of her actions, she would block me. Every fucking time. Until I would fucking email her and be like, please unblock me. This silent treatment. And I told her, I'm like, it's emotional abuse. You can't fucking do that. And she's like, no, it's a boundary. And then I'm like, dude, that's not a boundary. Every time I express myself and you block me, like that's such shit, dude. And she would be saying, I'm in love with you. And she would, and then there would be other times she'd tell me she would block me because she was so in love with me, she couldn't hold back. This is what she would say to me. I am blocking you because I have such strong feelings for you that I can't stop thinking about you and all I want to do is be close to you. I'm literally, is this how an avoidant talks? I mean, if I don't know, it sounds so she'd be like, she would say to me, I'm so in love with you. I need to block you because I can't stop thinking about you. I can't not reach out to you. I want to just reach out. I want to always be with you. I'm quoting her. She would always say this. I always want to be with you. You said she's just using you for attention. Look, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. At this point, I'm hurting. I I am hurting. I feel stabbed in the back. I feel like I have no support. I mean, obviously I'm on here, and we're talking about this, but um what book? You said people lie, go by their actions and not their words. That's what I said. I said to her, I said, your actions are not showing love towards me. She goes, it's a healthy boundary. I'm taking care of myself. This is my way of taking care of myself. So your way of taking care of yourself. No, dude. When I'm telling you it's hurting me, I'm like wanting to throw up. I am having anxiety. I can't sleep. You're giving me silent treatments. It's not the silent treatment, it's a boundary. Blocking me and telling me you're in love with me, keeping me blocked for months on end and hanging out, spending time with me, making out with me, telling me you're in love with me, like spending time like we're together, but keeping me blocked. Why are you not wanting my calls to be intercepted? Why? Who do you not want to see, or who do you not want to know that I'm calling you? Who over there on your end do you not want to know that I'm calling you? You don't want the calls to go through. Why? Who is it over here? It's not a boundary when you're hurting somebody. You said you have to read this book. Someone said that's red flags for sure. You said, I'm sorry you're hurting. I think she's just playing games with you. I don't know, man. I don't know. I will say that I made a lot of mistakes in the relationship in the sense that I did not stand up. Like, I'm not saying that I was perfect, but I didn't stand up for myself. Like, when she went out with her ex, we were together and she went out with her ex for Christmas and invited her whole family to spend it with her ex. And she like accepted all this money from her ex, like a lot of money, like she over $1,000 for Christmas. And they went to a fancy restaurant. And it's like, hello, I'm your boyfriend. So I was born intersex. If you guys are just coming onto the channel, if you're like, what? My voice is high because I was born with ovaries and testicles. But no, I'm heterosexual, biological male with a high voice because of ovaries. But yeah, either way, um, you don't do that. And she just like has never apologized. She's never ever said, "Man, I would never want you to do that. I would never want my partner to like what if I literally called up my ex, like, and took my whole family and drove an hour away to a fancy restaurant, like a $400 restaurant or whatever, and let my ex give me all this money and the family, just the ex is going to give the family all this money, like over $1,000 And like I would never do that. I would never have a partner and call my ex up and do that kind of stuff. And like the balls, the audacity to do that, dude. It's like, what are you thinking? Like, why would you do that? You said anytime somebody keeps in contact with their ex, you said unfortunately they still have feelings for them. Yeah. I mean, I hear what you're saying. I mean, that's a deal breaker. Like she just didn't respect me. I mean, that's what it comes down to is she didn't respect me and it's like because I didn't walk away. I didn't walk away when I should have. And it's embarrassing. I feel flat. I feel like my face, like I ran myself into the ground. I'm going to be honest. Spider says, "Do you think you will ever fall in love with someone else?" I mean, I could be with anyone, but I don't want to be. I have no problem. Like I'm telling you guys right now, I have no problem in the dating department, but I don't want to be. I mean, I could look at things through an ego lens. Right now, I could be like, "Oh, she's an," I could like say she's an avoidant or she's this or she's that through the ego, or I could look at things through the way God would look at things. I can look at things through like, the fifth dimension as it's called, the twin flame, the higher realms and I can be like, "No, she's like she's a child of God, she's not this mean person that she displayed, in the 3D in the physical. Like she's not this mean person. Like it's like what side do I want to look at? Like if I look at her as whatever, all these labels that people would probably stick on it. Like I'm going to, you could react to that. I could react and I could be like, "All right, I'm going to try to move on." But I know that's not who she is, that's her ego, that's not her true self. So, I don't know. I mean, I this is my true love, this is my twin flame. I think it's best that I stick to that, that's a fact. What happened between us in the 3D also happened. You said me too? Yeah. You said Donna says I'm trying to move on. You said a twin flame? Guys, no crosstalk in my chat. Stop talking to other members in my chat room. It's like 12-step program. We don't do crosstalk in here for safety. For the safety of everybody in the chat room. I just don't know what side. I have so much cognitive dissonance right now because I don't know what side of her is even real. I don't know. I mean, I know what the fifth dimension is. I know what the third dimension is. I know, meaning the ego. Like I can see the two sides of her. And it's like I'm just inherently confused and I'm absolutely devastated. There's no other way of putting it. I think that there's another person in the picture. She says there's not. The last 8 times I've called her, maybe 10 at this point, over a period of 3 months. So over 3 months, I've called her maybe 10 times. And because we've been involved, even though we broke up April 11th, we've still been sleeping together. Like we've still been doing things like, intimate. We've been telling each other we are in love with love each. She said to me, "I'm in love with you. I'm obsessed with you, Maverick." So like even though we've been broken up since April 11th. Oh, and she ran to stay the night with her ex, by the way. The night we broke up, that weekend, she stayed the night with her ex. The same guy that she dumped me off on Thanksgiving or on Christmas. So there's a lot of pain there, man. It's like why can't she own up for these things? How can she not? Why would she not own up? I would never do that, dude. At what point do you say I can understand, I can empathize and see how that would be hurtful? I mean, I was dating you. I was exclusive with you, but I'm hanging out with my ex and I'm taking my family and I'm going to blow you off on Christmas. Like at what point where's the accountability here? You see what I'm saying? You said don't overthink it, do something that makes you happy. Yeah, Thomas. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do at this point. At this point forward, there's no closure, you guys. And like, it was never like this with her. Like, she always communicated with me. She always talked to me. She was always there. You said, yeah, that is messed up. I mean, I am going to have to do me, but I don't know how long I'm going to be grieving for. My mind this is so much torture to be like, oh, is there someone else? And your mind is going to go there if you have no answers. Like, that's a fact. I actually saw this. I saw research for it. If a person doesn't know the truth, their brain, their brain automatically fills in the gaps, just so you know. Bro, don't tell me to shave my mustache. Bro, I don't go around telling other men to shave their mustache. You said the light's at the end of the tunnel. That's real talk, yeah. You said you might feel bad today, but tomorrow will never be the same. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm going to have to pick myself up. But in the meantime, I'm stuck here reeling. Like, I'm stuck in a PTSD, like a betrayal trauma loop because of her actions, like emotional neglect, ignoring me, not giving me answers, like telling me she's in love with me and then acting like this, making love to me and then, oh, we can't talk during the week. That's the latest. That's the latest news. Like, about a few weeks ago. So for the month of October, like, I don't know, sometime in October, she goes, we can't talk during the week, but I want to see you every Friday. Or I'm willing to see you every Friday. Let's see each other every Friday. So it went from blocking me. So in August and September, I was blocked. I was given the silent treatment and I was blocked. She said it's not a silent treatment. Yeah, it's a silent treatment when you're telling somebody you're in love with them and you're infatuated and you want to see them, but you're blocking me. That's fucked up. I told you it hurts me. I'm sick about it. And now instead of the silent treatment, it's, oh, we're just not going to talk during the week. Once again, who are you not wanting to see my calls? Over here, if this is you, who are you not wanting to see the interception of the call? Why? Why? It doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. Like, what is the big secret here? Like, I was already a secret to this person. Already. I was already a secret. There's a lot of people that are trolling in my chat room right now. So just take it with a grain of salt, folks. Someone said, yeah, that person's playing mind games with you. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I would never do this to that person. This person never wanted people to feel bad. Like, their family, like, they always would talk about things and try to make them feel better. Always. But no, like, and with me, like, she would always try to talk to me so that I didn't feel bad. And there just came a point of jadedness, of a hardened heart, man, as the Bible puts it. A point where she just stopped fucking caring about if I was crying, if I was reeling in my heart, if I have chest pain in my stomach. Like, she just stopped giving a fuck, dude. And I mean, I think that she just lost respect for me because when I was tested, even if when she subconsciously, like, unaware, right? When she tested me, I failed those tests because I was afraid to lose her. I admit I was a coward because she hurt me and I stayed. I fucking stayed. You know what I mean? When she hurt me. And so of course she's not going to respect me. How is she going to love me? Truly love me, which is an action. Love is shown, it's a verb, it's an action. How is she going to love me if she can't respect me? You said, I can understand your frustration. You feel like you need to analyze everything because you're blaming yourself. I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're a really amazing person. Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to work on anything. I mean, I display all the love languages. I'm smart. I'm dedicated. I'm driven. I'm a leader. I take initiative. I have vision. I mean, I'm conversational. I'm a good writer, an excellent writer. I'm an excellent communicator. Yeah, I mean, I'm a good person, and that's why I don't understand why a person would like, is she getting off on this? Like, I mean, why would you not pick up the phone and be like comforting and reassuring and be like, "Look, Maverick, this is what's going on." She told me that she was involved, like, something about her ex, and there was like some kind of, I don't know, something with the ex, the one that she went out to Christmas with, like something about safety planning. Safety planning? What the fuck do I not know here? Like, why are you leaving me out? Like, and just making my mind is reeling, my heart is breaking, I feel anxiety. And it's like, how can you say you love somebody and watch them be tortured like this? Are you getting off on it? Like, it's like, are you getting off? Is this funny? Are you watching me with your secret lover, your fucking karmic? Like, is that like they were having conversations behind my back? Like, her ex, the one that she went to out with for Christmas, the one that she blew me off, he goes, "Why can't you block her?" I'm not a her, by the way. And that's another whole fucking thing that we have an argument about. I was born with testicles and ovaries, but because my voice is high, she's like, "Well, because you look like a girl, like you fit on the outside." She goes, "Because you look like a girl and people are going to perceive you as a girl." She refuses to acknowledge that I'm a man. She refuses. Like, she'll admit that I'm intersex. Like, she'll be fine with that. She'll admit that, but she won't have the respect and decency to call me he. Like, okay. But I'm not even gonna get into that, dude. That's messed up. You said, "Do you have a best friend to talk to?" No. I mean, I have people I could talk. I mean, do I have people? I'm okay. I'm a hermit. I'm like a sigma. Like, I focus on work. I focus on work, and I'm just trying to fucking, like, I'm in the process of trying to build a company. That's what I'm doing. Like, I just started this I'm gonna, like, I was the number one worker. I was paid $1 million a year. Literally, $1 million per year, 10 years in a row. Out of 3,000 employees in 5 categories. So 3,000 employees. I was number one, number one, number one, number one, number one in 5 categories for 10 solid years. I just work and I'm a Sigma. That's all I do. I have vision. I have a vision to, I had a near death experience. I'm writing books right now. I'm exercising. Um, it's kind of, I mean, it's a lot. There's I'm very, I don't just call anybody a friend. I do not call anybody a friend. So, I mean, yeah, there's people I could talk to. I wouldn't like, I mean, if that's what you're asking, can I talk to somebody? Yeah, I can. But this person was supposed to be my best friend and my lover and my partner. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I said I was paid $1 million a year for 10 years. And I have thousands and thousands and thousands of testimonials. I didn't, they took 80% commission. Let me be clear. I mean, I was paid $1 million. My services, what I offered was worth $1 million, like year after year in 5 categories. But it's like they took so much commission. Thomas is expressing himself. Yeah, so it's just like I'm going to have to somehow pick myself up, dude. I mean, she's hurt me so bad, and I don't understand why we can't talk about it. She used to be able to talk about everything. Like, this girl is super conversational. And so, like, she's talking shit behind my back with her ex, obviously. We go into a restaurant once called, well, she went into this restaurant called Mod's Pizza, and she took her cell phone with her. And she comes out of the Mod's Pizza place, and all of a sudden her phone is blowing up. Her ex. Her ex is calling her and texting her, sending her a bunch of text messages. Like, she would always tell me, "I'm not talking to my ex." This man that she blew me off on Christmas. She says, "I don't talk to him anymore. He calls 3 or 4 times while we're together. Almost every time. 70% of the time he'll call when we're together." And I'm like, "What? I thought you don't talk to him." "Oh, I don't know why he's calling. What a coincidence. I mean, that's just so weird. He always calls when we're together. I don't know why he's calling me." That's what she'll tell me. And it's just like, I'm sick of this. Like, I shouldn't have to live this way. I shouldn't be blocked. These are deal breakers. These are absolute no's. Like, if her and I were to have a healthy relationship, like, you're not going to block me. I'm not going to, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. If we were to be healthy together, I'm not going to be blocked ever. Ever. You won't even block your karmics. Like, you won't even block your exes. You say you're in love with me, I'm your person. I'm so different, blah 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 blah. And you block me because you love me so much you don't want you're tempted to reach out. I have to block you because I'm obsessed with you and I'm in love with you and I can't stop wanting you. This is what she says to me. And I can't stop wanting you and I want to reach out. I want to be with you all the time. Quote. I always want to be with you. So she'll see me in person, like physically in person, like we'll get close, we'll be best friends, we'll be lovers, we'll be everything, but then she keeps me blocked. Like, this went on all of August. I'm sorry, not August. This went on mid-August, August 8th. August 8th was our anniversary, and she calls me August 8th and says, I'm going on dating sites. I already got some phone numbers of people at my writing group because we're both writers. She's like, I already got some phone numbers of people. Like, really, on our anniversary, we're supposed to get together that day. You really are gonna fucking call me and tell me that you are going on dating sites? Ouch. Ouch, dude. Can you say cruel, dude? Cruel, man. Who says that? Who says that on a person's anniversary? I mean, period, let alone on an anniversary. And then she took it back. She took it back. Okay, fine. Fine, I take it back. I'm not going to do that. Just the audacity, like the fact that you're saying that, man. Like, come on. You said there are loads of people out there. You said I don't really have much money, but I try to make the most of what I have in life. If I had that amount of money. So no, they took 80% of my commission. So I was paid $1 million a year for 10 years, but they took 80% commission, that company. So I'm starting my own company. But now I'm going through, it seems like a divorce. I feel like I'm getting divorced. Or like it's this is way more than a breakup, dude. And it's like, I don't even want to put those words out there. I don't even want to say I'm getting divorced. I'm in love with this person. This person claims they love me, but the actions are not there. That's the thing. There's no action. Where are the actions? You said if I had that money that you said I would go on holiday straight away and relax. Exactly. I mean, again, I agree with you, dude. Absolutely agree with you. But no, like, that company took 80% of my commission. And I don't feel like going anywhere. That's the thing. The thing is, though, I don't feel like going anywhere because I'm hurting. Like, all I want to do, this is what's crazy. All I want to do is be close to her because, like, she was and is my best friend. Like, we talked about so much stuff, man. Our families, our bull crap mothers, like our mother wounds. Like, there's so many things that we have or have had or have in common. And like, we're both like really quirky. Like, the chemistry is off the charts. I don't know why she's so fucking mean. And she's like, it's just, these are boundaries. You blocking me is not a fucking boundary, dude. It's a wall and it's abusive. It's not abusive. I need to do this for me because I want to reach out all the time to you. I can't help myself. I'm obsessed with you. I'm infatuated with you. This is very common for twin flames, by the way. If you're a twin flame, you guys will know what I'm talking about. Like, it's not obsession. It looks like it's obsession, but it's not obsession. Just letting you guys know, if you don't know about the twin flame journey, people think you're obsessed, but you're not. It's a pull, it's a desire from the heart, it's in the soul, it's totally different. You said, I'm glad that you're starting something of your own. Yeah, so now it's like it's balancing the grief and the confusion and the cognitive dissonance, the anger, the betrayal, like the 10 of swords card. It's like balancing all of that with me building a company. I'm supposed to build a company without any support, and I'm resentful about that. I'm angry that she has just fucking blown me off. Like, she's just let me go. Like, just says all this stuff, right? But there's no action to back it up. It's just talk, dude. I mean, if I could have it my like a healthy way, there would be no karmics. Like, you can't be in a relationship if you're holding on to exes or people that are hitting on you. You just can't, dude. You could rationalize in your head all you want, but the actions show. I mean, the actions are there and they show that she's not available. And like she could show that respect to herself and to me, but that's not happening. Like she's not. So I have to walk away and my heart breaks, man. I lost my freaking pencil. This sucks. It's really bad when you lose a pencil in bed because that's happened to, okay, I found it. I was like, otherwise you end up getting scratched with your pencil. Um yeah, it's pretty cold right now. It's all right though. I'm just, yeah, dude. I mean, if she is seeing somebody else, I don't know. Like, good luck with that. I know you're distracted. I could say to her, I bet you're distracted. I mean, there's a lot of grief there. There's a lot of pain. If she is seeing somebody else, makes me want to throw up, dude. I gave myself to you. Like I gave myself to you, my body, my soul. I would never fucking mix myself with somebody else. Like mix myself. You know what I mean? Like fucking, yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. That's so wrong to do that. And it's like, I hope you're happy. That shit's a distraction. They'll never be as good as me. Ever. They'll never ever be as good. And you can complain all you want and say that I X, Y, and Z and make up all the shit in your head like avoidant, like typical avoidants do. I'm not saying she's an avoidant, by the way. Not once did I say she's avoidant. Not one time. But that's what avoidants do in general. I'm making a generalization. They distract themselves, they hang on to their exes, they don't let go of their exes. That's a typical avoidant behavior. And no, I deserve better. And it's a level of maturity, it's like if you are distracted, it's like I want to say, like, if you're distracting yourself, good luck with that. Like you're in denial, you're living out of your ego. And it makes me want to throw up because from a fifth dimension, from a heart and soul level, like in my stomach, I gave myself to you. That's what I want to say. Like I cannot, it makes me want to throw up, dude. The thought of her being with somebody else, like even kissing another person, makes me want to fucking vomit. Honestly. Man. I mean, I know she probably like I feel like she tore me down a lot. Like she'd criticize me. It's like, did you do all of that because you were trying to make distance so you could be with someone else? Like, did you try to do that so you could have an excuse? Was this so you can have an excuse to date, to be with other people? I mean, is that why you did that? Like constantly pointing out my flaws, you know, being mean, just saying really mean stuff to me. So, I mean, I hope you're fixed. It's like this, it's a fix. That's what it is. Okay, I'm going to distract myself. And because you're so bad, I got to make you bad so I can forget you, so I can forget about you, so I can not care as much. Just so I can not care as much, I'm going to throw myself like Cinderella. I'm going to throw myself into a distraction. And sell yourself too. I mean, I'm not saying she's doing this. Like, I'm gonna raise my hand. I'm not saying that she's doing any of this, but I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised. There's red flags there, and she's not giving me any answers. And without any answers, the brain has nothing but to spin and 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 spin. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be grieving for. I shouldn't even have to grieve, dude. I shouldn't even have to grieve. Like, but I'm grieving right now. I mean, like, why can't she own up to anything that she ever did? You'd rather just blame me and make me a secret to your family, which she did. She told everyone she was single, even though we were exclusive. We were even in a relationship. Like, we got back in a relationship together. I mean, we've never not been together, essentially. Yeah, I think she's an avoidant. She disagrees, but I think she's an avoidant. Other people put other labels on it. I'm not gonna use other labels, in this show. I just won't. She's a human being. It doesn't matter what the label is, avoidant, not avoidant. Some people would call it other stuff, but again, I'm not going to put all these labels out there. You said avoidants are exhausting to date. Yeah, well, miss. Yeah. So I'm a bro, dude. I have a high voice because I was born with ovaries and testicles. I have a medical condition called ovotesticular disorder. Ovotesticular, like OTDSD. I'm in the United States. You said did that make you more anxious? What? Dating? Being with her? Michelle, hey, what's up? Yo, Michelle, you're welcome to stay in my chat. I appreciate you moderating. I'm gonna do my show for a little bit. I'll be able to do your cards here in a little bit. Like I said, you're welcome to stay here. So yeah, what are you referring to? 37211. You said, did that make you more anxious? You said, I read that avoidants tend to date more anxious types. So I'm gonna tell you guys this right now, 100%. And okay, I I've taken test after test. I have never once, not one time, tested anxious. I always test secure attachment style. I think I might have even tested slight avoidant tendencies, but I have not tested anxious. Um, with her, I am, how do I say it? Okay. I know the difference. Like, I know what an anxious attachment. I have clients that are anxious attachment. I am 100% not an anxious attachment. Now, being with her, I lean towards ancient tendencies. Like, to me she's an avoidant. It makes me lean towards anxious tendencies, but I'm absolutely not an anxious attachment style. And I know what anxiouses are, and like, yeah, I know what they are. You said, as far as attachment style, secures can date avoidance, but they usually leave after a while. Yeah, and that's what's happened is I had to leave. I had to go. I had to walk away. And this is fresh. No, you're right, Happy. You said, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Secures can lean a bit more anxious if they're dating an avoidant. Yes. I mean, every video I've ever watched, yeah, on avoidant, like the Mel Robbins is excellent. And I was telling you guys, if you guys are new to my channel, I want you guys to watch this video right here. It says 12 things avoidants do only if they know you are the one. That's what it looks like. And yeah, dude, it's like it talks everything she says to me. It's like the avoidant stuff. And if she's not avoidant, then I don't know what I don't know. I was resilient in my childhood. I'm not afraid to be alone, like, at all. I'll raise my hand to you guys. Like, when I raise my hand, it's like I swear to you. Like, I'm not afraid. I don't have an issue being alone. I'm not anxious. I'm not somebody that's like, "Oh my god, what is my partner doing?" Like this is what I'm trying to say. This is not my natural disposition. It's not my natural style to be like, "Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh my god, I must have," like it's not me to think in my gut, like in my stomach, like I am not good enough. Like I deserve this crap. No, that's not the case. That's not the case. I'm not like an anxious would think that. An anxious would be like, "Oh my god, he doesn't love me. I must be a piece of shit." Like I'm serious, you guys. An anxious attachment style would think that. They'd be like he's not doing this. I am just not worth anything. I want to die. I want to die. Like this is how an anxious attachment style is, in my opinion. I'm not anxious. Just saying. You said good for you. Yeah, yeah. I'm listening to you guys. Yeah, Michelle, like I said, thank you so much for coming up on here. Um, so yeah, she just basically neglected me all of Thanksgiving. So we talked for an hour and a half through text message the night before Thanksgiving. And then the day of Thanksgiving, I send her a Thanksgiving, like a happy Thanksgiving gift, like GIF, little emoji thing. Or what do you call it? Like, you know what I'm trying, an animation. And she didn't even react to it. Like she did not react to the hold on, to the animation. And let's see here. I'm just like looking at this. Hold on. Yeah. I'm looking at what she goes. She says these are cute and sweet messages. Oh, but she's not referring. Okay, she's not referring to the Thanksgiving. She's referring. So after I sent her these cute little gifts, like these little like really precious, like I said to you guys, GIF things. So yeah, like say, look at this. Hold on, guys. These things right here. That's what I sent her. What you're looking at right there. So I sent her those, and like here, I'll just show you guys. Like you could see. Hold on. That's what I sent her. These cute little gifts. And she never said happy Thanksgiving. She never liked them. She never put little hearts on them. Like she just fucking ignored them. Just absolutely ignored them. And then I sent her like this beautiful, I expressed myself because it was Thanksgiving. I wanted to express from my heart, right? My heart and my soul. And so I said a bunch of stuff to her, like genuine stuff. Like I'm just going to tell you guys what I said to her. Like I said, I said, my dearest, and then I put like, her full name. On this very Thanksgiving day, I want to express my love and gratitude towards you. And then I wrote here humbly, I want to learn to listen better and listen to you better. Work on being more attentive. Like this is literally the stuff I said to her for my gratitude on Thanksgiving. Yeah, so hold on. I'm going to tell you guys what I said. I said, I love that we are both comfortable sitting in silence together, be it on the phone together or in person on our Fridays, that we don't feel we have to fill the silence. I love how you listen to me and how incredibly attentive you are. You are such a genuinely good, excellent. I don't like the way I wrote this, but it says an adept and gifted listener. This makes me feel special and heard and valued and supported. I'm validating her basically. Like legit. I said I love and appreciate all of your thoughtfulness, i.e., your creative and original, thoughtful and heartfelt poems to me, like the poetry. Your romanticism, book gifts, the poetry Rumi book you bought me, helpful and thoughtfulness with my friend's gift, practical thoughtfulness, like helping me knit my pants holes. I had holes in my pants, like in the crotch, I got a hole. I said, thoughtful, practical gifts like kitchen gifts, healthy and practical gifts like the DGL, healthy nutrition, healthy supplements, and vitamins. And then I wrote, etc. I wrote, this list is actually very long. I actually have a separate list of everything she's ever done for me and how grateful I am. I have an entire list. It's so long, you guys. It's like every little thing, every fucking minute. Am I even saying that right? Minute detail is this gratitude list. Yeah. I said, I love that we love the exact same foods. I love your exquisite cooking skills and stylish, tasteful foods and palate. I love how we both love to travel and take little and big adventures. We did a cross-country road trip together, this TwinFlame and I, or quote, avoidant. I'm not saying she's an avoidant, but like, again, if you guys are just coming on the channel, I think she's an avoidant, whatever. It doesn't matter. That's beside avoidant tendencies. At any rate, we took a big trip across the country. It was 8,000 miles and we learned a lot. There were a lot of really interesting experiences that we had. I'm going to keep reading this, but I want to read Happy's comment. Happy says, yeah, avoidants oftentimes struggle with emotional closeness and intimacy. Yeah, that's what it seems like. They are hyper independent, sometimes to their fault, and they can feel suffocated when they perceive as too much. Yeah, I agree, especially a dismissive avoidant. Dismissive avoidance, a DA is even worse than a fearful. So there's a fearful avoidant, which is that push, pull, and then the dismissive avoidant. I am a hermaphrodite, yes. I absolutely am. Thank you. Okay. So then I said to her, I said, not a single day, and then I said, not a single day goes by that I don't think of you and our passion and love for life. I love and value our deep conversations. I wrote, I have been waiting for you. So special you are my whole life. I adore you. And then I said her full name. I love our graveyard tours. I love our graveyard tours and adventures, like how we both like that kind of stuff. Like we both love the same things. I love our sentimental side and streaks and going to visit your father's memorial. I said, I want and plan to take you literally every single. And then I wrote the date of his anniversary that her father passed away. Her father was in the military like me. So I was going to be an officer in the military. I was promoted. I got an honorable discharge. I was going to be an officer. I think her dad was an officer. I could be wrong. I know he was in the military. I could be wrong on that. But the day that her dad died is our anniversary. The day her father died I'm sorry, it's the number of our anniversary, not the actual, like not the actual official anniversary, but it's the day, the number of. So the 8th. And then I said, I want to take you to his memorial every anniversary and Veterans Day, like both 11/11. Like I want to do that from my heart, my body, my soul. I want to drive her. Oh, I don't care if we had to fly. I would not care if we had to fly on an airplane. Like I would take her to do this twice a year. I said, I understand you. And then I wrote her name more than you realize. And I want and seek to understand you more and further on a much deeper level. I am truly grateful for you, everything that you are, your beautiful soul, which I adore, and who you are becoming. I'm sorry, and who you are and who you are becoming. You are such a beautiful soul. I want to support you on every level. Dude, I'm getting emotional, man. I'm fucking getting emotional right now. Hi, Mercedes. Thank you for being a member, Mercedes and Michelle and Montaigne, all of you guys. Okay. So then I said to her, I said, I love your passionate and obsessive, quirky nature. I said, I want to grow old with you. She told me that too. She said she wants to grow old with me. She said that God told her specifically. She literally said, God said that he made me for her. She freaking told me that. I know, we were at the park and like she said that, and it just touched my heart so much, man. There was a song in my head that's like, so you want it all or nothing at all. Da-na-na. It's by Westlife. The band is Westlife and it's called All. Like I want it all, so you want it all or nothing at all. And she told me that. And she told me twice. She said she got a vision. She told me 2 times that God said that he made me for her. Like we were, and that she wanted to grow old together. Are you two broken up now? Like officially, or is there an open door? That's the thing. There's no closure with her. An avoidant. Again, she says she's not an avoidant, but whatever. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. There's never closure. It's a revolving open door. She keeps me strung where I don't fucking know what's going on. I have cognitive dissonance in my brain. It's like I'm strung. Like there's no way to know anything. She doesn't communicate except when she wants to communicate. She doesn't see me except when she wants to see. I'm not a fucking option. You can't use me like a convenience store. Like, oh, I want that bubble gum right now. Give it to me. Oh, don't want it. Sorry, I'm going to throw you out. I'm not going to communicate with you. Sorry, I'm not going to put in the work. That's totally avoidant type stuff. One-sided, transactional. I'm not doing that. You said it sounds the whole the God made me for you sounds like love bombing. I mean, I hear you. Like I hear you, but I'm not going to discredit her. If she is love bombing, if that's her karma, but I am going to believe her with all due respect. I'm in my heart, I'm going to believe this. I'm going to believe her. That she was being sincere. But I understand, I respect what you're saying. Okay, listen, viewer, I really respect you. I'm just saying I'm going to believe her on that one. How long have you known this person? We met in 2023, so 2 years. 2 years. It's been very intense, like hours of conversation. We would make out for 12 hours, dude. I have never, I'm going to raise, I have never in my entire dating history been able to make out with somebody for 12 hours nonstop. Okay. Nonstop, yo. Like, and we could go the next day. Like, the only reason we stopped making out was because the sunset. I mean, sorry, the sun. We started making out at 4 p.m. till 4 in the morning. Always. It was 4 to 4, which is 8, by the way. 4 4. And I'm telling you, it's only because the sun was coming in that we stopped making out, and it would go on the next day. Like it would happen. It would, and it's the same thing. Like we could make love all night long, like 8 hours, man. Like Halloween, we made love for 8 hours, like nonstop. Like I'm not. There's no breaks. Like why am I saying this? Because there's passion. This is my twin flame. Like there's passion between us. Like it's off the charts intellectually. Okay, I have an intellectual connection with her. We have a philosophical. We philosophize. We have, we connect intellectually. And then we have a philosophical connection. We have like there's psychology. Like we have the way we analyze people and analyze situations. There's a physical connection. There's a sexual connection. We have an emotional connection. Um, it's spiritual and it's soulful. I've never had this many facets to a love affair, a love connection in my entire life. So my heart wrote, that's hilarious. I wrote, my heart longs for you, long, deep conversations by the water and our warm embrace. And it's like that. Like we would always sit by the beach together all the time. We've been going to the same places for years, like for 10 years. She said to me at one point, she said, my only regret was not meeting you sooner. My only regret was like all of my exes and not meeting you sooner. And like, I feel the same way. Like, we've been in the same town as each other. Oh, yeah, Barker, you want to use some of my experience for your book? You said, I've outlined a book I'm writing. It includes a twin flame connection. Yeah, you can use my experience if you want. You said, I find them to be very moody. Avoidants are very moody and a bit emotionally dysregulated. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing with her. So if it's not avoidance, like an avoidant attack, I don't know what it is. I mean, there's an elephant. Behind my shoulder, behind my back, there's an elephant in the room, and I don't know what it is. And I can't be with somebody that's lacking that honesty and lacking that transparency. So I wrote, my heart longs for you, long, deep conversations by the water and our warm embrace, which we really did for hours. We would spend like 3 to 8 hours in the car together, just talking like best friends, like lovers, partners. Even when we weren't together, dude, we've been broken up since April 11th, but we've been acting like we're together. Like we've been acting like we're in a relationship, even though we've been broken up. It never goes away. The feelings don't go away. I said, I appreciate your poetry more than you could ever realize. You are an excellent writer. And then I said her name. I will support you on every level. I wrote, I shall and will walk down the aisle with you. And then I said her name again. Time, I'm saying with time and healing. Time, my love, reconciliation, healing, rebuilding emotional intimacy. So we have to rebuild emotional intimacy, but we can't do that when you're neglecting me. How can we rebuild emotional intimacy when you're not even willing to step your foot out, commit to, like communicate? Basic foundation of communication and saying happy Thanksgiving and thank you or like being expressive. You can't have emotional intimacy when you're breadcrumbing or you're stonewalling. There's no emotional intimacy. Like, how can we have that? You said, wow, Billy and I broke up too. Have been broken up. Okay. Yeah, Mercedes. I mean, we can talk about that. Like, I'll have a phone conversation with you. I'm listening to Happy as well. And I don't know if you would call this a breakup. I have to walk away. It's like a twin flame separation. I have to walk away because she's not even investing consistently. I mean, she is investing, but not consistently. It's torture. It's like a transaction. Like, oh, here's some money, here's some breadcrumbs. I'm gonna give you what I want when I want. Forget about your feelings. Forget about the fact that you're reeling and you have anxiety and you're sick in your stomach. Forget about the closure. I mean, she's just giving me what she wants when she wants, and she's not cooperating. There's no equal give and take here. You said, bingo. That's why I asked if you guys were still together. You said the thing is, when they're not held accountable, They would prefer someone to be around whenever they want without the accountability of a relationship. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I said to her what I wrote, which I read to you guys earlier. I was like, I can't do this. I deserve, like, we deserve commitment, you and I. Like, I deserve commitment and communication. Communication is the building blocks to intimacy. How can we rebuild intimacy without communication? I have anxiety. Trying to catch my breath. You said that's why some, not all, are completely comfortable with situationships. She's referring to avoidance, if you guys are wondering. I agree. And if it's not a situationship, I mean, if she's not an avoidant, then again, I'm going to repeat, but there's something else going on. I don't want to label it like narcissism. I'm not going to label it narcissism. That's just not okay. I'm not going to do that. I don't know what you'd call it. It's not just emotional unavailability. That's part of avoidance, by the way, and part of narcissism. But I'm not saying she's a narcissist. Like, I will not say that. Um, all I know is what's behind my shoulder. What is this secret life? Why was I always held a secret? Shh. Maverick, you can't come over after 5 o'clock. Go, go. You got to get out now. You got to leave now. You got to go. You better hurry, hurry now, or I'm never going to have you come back. I'm never going to have you over again. What the fuck, dude? True story. True story, man. Like, I'm telling, like she would tell people that she's single. And I was like, you and I are together again. And then it's like, even when we dropped a level and we're exclusive dating, like we were exclusively dating, we were exclusive, and you're not going to tell people you're date. It's none of their business. They don't need to know that you and I are dating each other exclusively or we're in a relationship. Like, what? I don't want to I don't want to say a relationship. We, for a very short time, you guys, we were a level 4, but I don't really count that, and neither does she. We don't count the fact that we were in a relationship. We were exclusively dating essentially, but we didn't even fully do that. Like we were exclusively dating. But she wouldn't let me take her out on dates in public. Red flag. Why? Why won't you let me take you out on dates? Why won't you go to church with me? These are red flags. Why are you avoiding? She goes, I won't go to church with you because of your red shoes and your red bandana right here. I wear a suit jacket, a very expensive, nice black suit jacket with my black pants. I look fucking sharp. I am unique. I am me. I look handsome. And this is how I dress. And she's like, I'm embarrassed. So even when I said, and this was so stupid, this was dumb, but I was like, okay, I won't wear it. I can't believe I fucking said that. I won't wear it. I'm gonna change my style. I'm gonna not wear it. She's like, I still don't want to go. Well, you prove my point. It has nothing to do with how I dress. Well, maybe it does. But which it shouldn't. It shouldn't matter how I dress. What if I was homeless? What if I was a homeless person? Does it matter how I mean, love is love. Does it matter the way you physically externally look? I mean, that seems a little superficial to me. But it's like, even when I said, let's not, like, I'll remove my red stuff. She's like, no, I can't. I don't want to go to church together. And then later on, she says, I'll go to church with you. I'll consider it. Like I said, it's going to be, it's like, if we're going to be, I need to be with somebody that's going to go to church with me. Like, you say you want a godly man, right? A man of God. Like, we need to go to church together later in life. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, and she's like, okay, I understand. I'll consider it. It's like, she knows these things are important. She knows. You said yes, some response is necessary to have, even is necessary to have a relationship. Exactly, Michelle. Exactly. You can't just go mute and be quiet. You said, this isn't me being rude, but I hear you. Oh, hi, Marie. Happy says it's from trauma based on what the research has stated. Apparently. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not homeless, girl. And this is the thing, when you know who you are, like, you don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. No, I have really good style. And I get compliments on my people think I'm a model, dude. And I'm not boasting. I'm literally not bragging. I'm not like, "Ooh, I'm beautiful. I'm like sexy as hell." I'm being like healthy, like assertive, like I really am handsome. Like, I'm sure there's people that are more attractive. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't care. I'm not comparing myself to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's keep going here. So I said to her, I said, I shall and will walk down the aisle with you with her name. Time. So I'm saying with time, I said, my time, my love, reconciliation, healing, building, rebuilding, emotional intimacy. And that's the thing about emotional intimacy. I realize how important it is to her. With my ex, like, I didn't realize how important that was with my ex, my past relationship. And like, I'm willing to do that and I'm trying to do that. How can we have emotional intimacy when you got me blocked or you're not talking to me for the week? She says, "Oh, I can't talk to you during the week." It's a boundary because all I want to do is reach out. All I do is think about you. So if it's like if I'm not blocked, she has me not wanting to communicate, but she's wanting to see me on Fridays. So okay, we can have like time together on Friday and make out and love each other and be best friends and like listen to music. You know what I mean? But that's not emotional intimacy. You can't have emotional intimacy. You can't rebuild trust or emotional intimacy if there's no fucking communication. Like how can you do that? So I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I said, I think about you all the damn time, holding you, touching you, kissing you. I said, I love that we have the same love languages, physical touch and quality time. I said, I adore you. And I wrote her full name. Um, so I said, I want to explore and have many more adventures together. I said, I am truly grateful for you. And again, if you guys are wondering what I'm reading right now, this was for Thanksgiving because it's all about gratitude. Thanksgiving, you open your heart, right? So I said, I said, you inspire me to want to be and become a better person. I knew from the moment we first met that meaning, so December 8th is when this occurred, like this big shift occurred. We had a spiritual awakening, our hearts and our souls connected. It was very profound, a profound experience together. And I said, I knew from the moment we first met, December 8th, that's not when we met, but that's when we like met soulful. Like, I think there was a soul thing that happened. It was very, very profound. That we had a very special and significant purpose together. I said, I've never loved anyone the way I've loved you. I want and plan to provide security, emotional and physical, to and for you. I said, I desire you deeply on all levels, emotionally, mentally, physically, sexually, and spiritually. I said, I want to understand you better and further and deeper, more. I said, I am truly grateful for you. I appreciate you and what you are and all of your contributions, your sincerity, your heart. I said, it is you that I adore and love, everlasting and evermore. Grateful. So that's what I wrote to her. You said avoidance also do set these boundaries that can be used to be used as they may be manipulative. Oh yeah, you mean by telling me that it's a boundary? Is that what you're saying? You're saying avoidance, like avoidance do that? They'll say like, "Oh, it's a boundary," but it's not. It's a wall. It's a closed wall, and if it's hurting a person, like you're actively hurting that person, I don't see how that's like, that's not love, dude. It's stonewalling. It's silent treatments, it's emotional abuse, it's stonewalling. And either way, like labels aside, let's throw out all the labels, okay? Toss them aside. It's hurting. It hurts me. Why would she want to hurt me? Like you can't build emotional intimacy when you just neglect a human being, when you don't say happy Thanksgiving or thank you. When I said happy Thanksgiving and you don't even remark, you don't put anything on it. There's no heart. There's no fucking prayer icon. There's nothing. There's no thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. She just proceeds to tell me about what all the responsibilities she has to do for this party. Like this party at her place that she's hosting, and she's sick with COVID-19. Like she's got a temperature over 100 degrees with COVID-19. And just like all day she's talking, like she can't call me on the phone because her throat, right? Her throat is sore, but you're at a party. Like you're hosting a party, but you can't even call me and say happy Thanksgiving. Dude, like after blowing me off all the years before on holidays and telling me that I'm not family. Oh, like I asked her, I was like, "Can I help you with the Christmas tree?" She goes, "No, that's only for family." family. Like I've been your boyfriend, and like we're not family. What the fuck, bro? Like, what? What the fuck, dude? What? Who says that? I bawled my eyes out, and she's just standing there. Like, who says that to you? I'm not a boxer, bro. I probably would have done boxing or racing. I like racing, boxing, hockey, rock climbing, rope climbing, equestrian, horse racing. I mean, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. Swords, fencing, or whatever. These are the things I would have done. Like, but I didn't, and I'm not sweating it. I didn't do it. It is what it is. If I had gone to a school, like a boarding school, some kind of like, yeah, a boarding school, I would have done those sports. I feel like she's with somebody new. Like I said, you guys, I could be wrong. You said you're kind of hot, but I also kind of look like a guy. I'm confused. So I'm a man. I'm a hermaphrodite. I'm a straight heterosexual dude. I'm not into dudes, and I'm certainly not interested in a relationship at all. I mean, I'm not going to distract myself like this person might be doing. Sorry, I'm not going to be in my ego and be distracting myself and using people. And I'm not saying that she's using people. Well, if she's distracting herself, she's definitely using people. But I'm not going to go fucking get some girl's attention, talk to some girl and use them like candy. Pop it. Pop a Skittle, baby. Let me use you for time and attention. Like, let's just have conversation. No, we should be building with our partner. We should be building with our fucking helper mate. Our partner is our helpmate. God made a partner. Why are we farting around with friends who are trashy, by the way, going to bars, sexual perversion, doing drugs, alcohol, intoxicating their minds? Why would we be wasting our time with all these karmics, these losers, when we're supposed to be with our counterpart, like working on things one step at a time, even if it's like a snail, even if it's at a snail's pace, we could still be working on ourselves one step at a time. That's what we could be. It's what we should be doing, because God put us here to serve humanity, not ourselves. Let me say that again. To serve a higher purpose. We're twin flames. My person and I are twin flames. We're supposed to be serving a higher purpose, not ourselves. Enslavement, dude. Like the devil card. You said, whatever you are, I'm attracted to you. You said, I'm going to speak to my therapist about it. Whatever I am, you're attracted to me. Okay. I mean, whatever. That's fine. I mean, like, I appreciate your candor. I do. Okay. So I said to her, I desire you deeply on all levels, emotionally, mentally, physically, and sexually and spiritually. And that's what our connection is. And more. Like I told you guys, we have an intellectual, a philosophical connection. We like there's art, we share art. I mean, like an art, we're both artists, we're writers. Like there's so much there, dude. Like we both love the dark, like just like graveyards and just like art, beautiful. I said I want to understand you better. And I just want to say this, you guys. If she does have somebody, nothing I say is going to matter. It's going to be like a permeated plant. Do you know what I mean by a permeated plant? Like when the plant gets too much water and it just goes off the plant. It bounces off the plant. You know when your car, like when you get a car wash and it just gets permeated? Like nothing I say is going to matter if she's distracting herself with another person. So I said, I am truly grateful for you. I appreciate you and what you are and your contributions. Um, your sincerity, your heart, it is you that I adore and love, everlasting, evermore, and grateful. So yeah, I wrote her that, and she goes, these are cute and sweet messages. She said with a little prayer icon, thank you. She said, I am also grateful for many aspects of you. Oh, some aspects, huh? You know, I'm just gonna read between the lines here, and maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna raise my hand. I don't know everything, but I'm gonna read between the lines here. She says, I am also grateful for many aspects of you. So behind the scenes, what I potentially could see, potentially. I'm not saying that I'm right. I could be completely off. I could be absurd or obscured or whatever. It's like she's saying, I have somebody else. That's why I'm only grateful for many. I'm just telling you, it seems like there's somebody else. She's always like I am also grateful for many aspects, but the rest I'm gonna get filled up from outside of you. The other aspects that I'm not getting from you, I'm gonna get as an avoidant. I'm gonna get those aspects from other people, from others. That's what it seems like. Like when I read that, it's like I'm just telling you guys, I'm very intuitive. I'm not saying I'm right, but I am also grateful for many aspects of you. I'm just telling you, dude, it feels like there's someone else. And so she's getting her needs met somewhere else. Why does she not answer the phone after 3 months when I call? She's never been like that, dude. She's never been like that. She's like, "Oh, I was working on a video blog." Every time? Really? You're working on a video blog every single time. So then she says a whole bunch of other stuff about what she has to do for Thanksgiving, but I never get an actual happy Thanksgiving. I never get any of my things, they never got acknowledged. The thing I sent her, just avoided. No comment. Well, I mean, I guess she did say that that was sweet. I take that back. She did say these are cute and sweet messages. Well, that was nice. I mean, okay. But in terms of like Thanksgiving, there was nothing. There was no acknowledgement. Even to the thing I wrote, like, there's still no acknowledgement. I I never got a happy Thanksgiving. And then I was neglected for hours. Like literally let's see here. It was holy crap, man. It was like I don't even know. I want to say it looks like it's like 12 or 15 hours before I even heard back from her. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a friend zone. So Jack, I don't it's not a friend zone. Because you don't make love with somebody. You don't say, I'm obsessed with you, I'm in love with you, I'm infatuated with you. You're not making out for hours. It's not, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's not a fucking friend zone. We're not just friends. But I like what you said. You said you're 100% right. You said, I think she's moved on mentally and emotionally. That can't be the case. Otherwise, she wouldn't be kissing me for hours, dude. We made love for 8 hours on Halloween. What, 20 days ago? There's no way. Like I was seeing her every Friday, every single Friday, like for hours. I'm talking like 3 to 8 hours, like in our vehicles. She's like, there's no one. She says, there's no one else. I don't want anybody else. She's like, when I'm ready to basically commit, I'm gonna get a hold of you. That's what she said. I'm gonna get a hold of you, and we'll see where we're at. Like we'll see, where we're at. That's what she said. So there's no way she's moved on. That doesn't make the actions, the words, like she's giving me words, she's giving me action. There's no way she's fucking moved on. I think she's like afraid of real, like real, like realness, and she's distracting herself with somebody else. That's what I think is going on. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? You said I only say that because you said she's drastically changed over a period of time. Um, no, I mean, this behavior, it's always like it's there's been an avoidant pattern like all throughout our relationship. It's like a close, like come here and then push away. Come here and then push it. That pattern has been going on since I've known her. But I mean, I don't know. Like she started blocking me in October of 2024. She would block me for a few days and say, "I'm blocking you because I can't stop thinking about you. I'm blocking you because I'm obsessed with you." Like she would tell me she's obsessed with me. She couldn't resist, and she just was trying to like cut off that like desire, that need, like that feelings of engulfment or something. I don't know. Her feelings of engulfment is what I think it is. But have things drive there. The change that I'm noticing is the phone. The phone. So there is a change. I mean, in August, she says to me, I'm going on dating sites and I am going, and I've already gotten numbers from people in my writers groups. Like, it was on our anniversary, dude. On our anniversary, she says the shit to me. She takes it back. She says, "I take it back. I'm sorry." She claims she never ended up going on dating sites. And what did change though is that I was blocked. She started to block me at that point. August 8th, she blocked me. And she was still seeing me. Like, we were still spending time together. We were emailing each other and spending time together, making out, kissing, but she kept me blocked even though I was bawling my eyes out, and I'm like, this is fucking hurting me. You're telling me you're in love with me. Why are you not wanting my calls to come through? Like, if this is her, who is she not wanting my calls to get intercepted to? Is there somebody over here? Do you know what I'm saying? Like why would you block me but say all the right things and express and show me your body and give me your body and your time? It's like, who do you not want to see my calls? Is it the karmic? Like, is it the person that you share a phone plan with? Yeah, you share a phone. Is it because you share a phone plan with this person and they could, like, read our text messages? Maybe, like, what's going on here? That person can read our text messages. Like, do you want this person to think you're not talking to me? Like, who do you want to not think you're talking to me? Why are you hiding? Why are we living a secret? Why is there this double secret life? It makes no freaking sense. So I would be crying. I'd be telling her I have anxiety, like she's hurting me because you're blocking me. Why are you doing this? She had never had me blocked for that long, but still seeing me. It was the silent treatment. She's like, it's not the silent treatment. I'm like, yeah, it is. If you're telling me you're in love with me and you don't want anybody else, and you're crazy about me, yet you're having me blocked, that's a silent treatment. And I was blocked the day. So the day, it was August 8th when she told me about the dating thing. And I can't remember what I said, but I said something back. I was devastated, dude. That was such a betrayal. Like, she stabbed me. I don't care if she took it back. Okay, you could say something like that and then just take it back, right? And so she had me blocked from that point, and then I was blocked August, and then there was, what is it? September I was blocked, but we were still seeing each other. We were still emailing. It's like she's trying to hide my phone calls, dude. That's what it seems like. She's trying to hide my calls from being I don't know how to say conceptual. I don't know what the right word is. Recepted, like a football recepted. You said, "Damn, that's a long time." Exactly. Yeah, I did pottery. To answer your question, 26 asked me if I did pottery. Yeah. You said expectations are resentments waiting to happen. Well, you gotta have standards. So there's one thing about expectations, and then there's another thing about standards. Like, communication is a standard. Like, to build emotional intimacy, which is what she was wanting to do. Like, she told me that she was interested in rebuilding emotional intimacy. So trust, secure, all that stuff. Like, we obviously were trying to rebuild it in some way, shape, or form. So I don't think it's unrealistic. I'm not saying that you are saying that. Like, nobody's saying that, but it's not unrealistic to expect basic communication. That's building blocks. But yeah, it's definitely not a friend zone. You said, damn, that's a long time. Happy says, Maverick, they don't like phone calls because that means they have to engage in real time. So, oh, she's referring to an avoidant. She says, avoidants don't like phone calls because that means they have to engage in real time. With text messages, they can respond whenever. I agree with you. So that's what I'm saying. Either she's an avoidant or there's something else going on. There's an elephant in the room, as my tarot reader would say. Shout out to my tarot reader. I watch her videos every day. She knows my story with my person and I. It's crazy. Like, she's so accurate. At least she's like 90% accurate. Maybe my person's like, no, she's not fully accurate. Sometimes I'm like, she's still like 90%. So even you could say 70%. Okay, 70% in your opinion. I say she's 90% accurate. Illuminati Spiritual Infusion 1111 is her name. Her channel, or her fake channel, the fake channel is Illuminati Light Tarot. Yeah, Illuminati Light Tarot. Her name is Whitney, and she's got a dog named Enzo. If you guys see Whitney, please tell her to get a hold of me. I'm going to give you guys my cell phone number right now. Please tell Whitney to text me. My number is 310. Her sessions are really expensive. I think it's like $200 for a session. So have her get a hold of me. We'll do a professional swap. My cell phone is 310-890-9613. Again, that's 310-890-9613. You said if they block you, it's just a way to push you away for now because they don't want to engage. Yeah, they're very much focused on their own walls and keeping them intact. If she's an avoidant. You said they may keep one line open and block another. So, for example, they may want to make out and kiss you, but don't want to talk or text. So you're saying that that's what avoidants do? I don't know what. Okay, I don't know what it is. Label aside, the behaviors are not healthy. You guys know what I'm saying? So, I mean, no matter what you call it, no matter what you label it, the behaviors are destructive. They're not constructive. They're unhealthy, they're dangerous. And whether she's avoidant or not, like she knows that I'm in agony. She knows that I am it's aggravating my post traumatic stress disorder, my PTSD from the military. She knows that. She knows I have anxiety. She knows my blood pressure's up and she doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't give a shit, dude. We used to talk about things. Like, even with her family, she's always working things out, communicating. How are you feeling? Oh, no, I don't want you to feel like this. What can I do? How can I make things better? But with me, she treats me completely different, dude. It used to be like that. She would be like, talk like Maverick, like, you know, like she used to be kind of considerate, like mostly considerate. And now it's just cold, dude. It's like, there's no empathy, dude. It's cold. Even though it's like we were best friends yesterday. Like, you know what I mean? It's like having fun, laughing, listening to music, being by the water for hours and hours, being into whatever, you know? You said, yeah, that's what avoidants do. It's about their own walls, even at the expense of others. Well, yeah, maybe I think she's a fearful avoidant with dismissive tendencies, and I think her exes are, I don't know. Maybe her exes are maybe they're dismissive avoidance, and she's a fearful avoidant, or they're all fearful avoid. Everyone's a fearful. Maybe they're all fearful avoidance. I don't know. I am not anxious though. I act like I'm anxious, but I know for an absolute fact, 100%, I'm not an anxious attachment. I don't have a problem being alone. I don't define my self worth by my partner. I'm not like, oh my god, I'm a horrible person. I don't hold that. I might have a fleeting thought, like a fleeting tendency, like a fleeting thought that may go through my mind, but I am not a person that's like, I need your approval, like I am no good without you, oh my god, I'm gonna die without you, I need you. Anxious attachment style is like that. Like like I'm not, yeah, at all. She's trying, yeah, you said the thing is that avoidants know that you're in agony. The thing is that avoidants know you're in agony. You said, I disagree with you that they don't give a fuck. Okay. But you said they come to a point where they may not have the emotional capacity. This is where it's dangerous. I agree with you. If keyword asterisk that, if she's an avoidant, if she's not, do you see how that could be a cop out? What you're saying could be dangerous. I'm sorry, not what you're saying, but you get what I'm saying. Like if she's not an avoidant, they could even play that. Well, I'm just an avoidant, so I don't have the capacity. I'm not available. Like you could spin that and take that theory or whatever. The point is, Happy. The point is the behaviors. Are the person's behaviors, no label, forget any kind of label. Are the behaviors hurting the people they love? Even a person they love, a person, is it hurting them? You said, and that emotional capacity can change. Exactly. I agree. Yeah. That capacity can change, and her consciousness, her actions absolutely can change. You said some don't give a crap and some feel so bad that they're being avoidant that they push you away. Well, she's not even there. It just like even in action, dude, she's not there for me. Like she couldn't even pick up the phone on Thanksgiving. She couldn't even say happy Thanksgiving back to me. Like there was none of that. She just proceeds to tell me about what she has to do and couldn't even call me. Oh, my throat is so sore from COVID-19, she whatever. My throat, I'm sick. I have a temperature of over 100, so I can't call you, but I could be at a party. I'm hosting a party and I could talk to everyone at the party, but I can't call you. Who's at the party that am I not supposed like this is what I'm trying to say. It's like, is there somebody at the party you don't, you're hiding there? Why are you then getting a hold of me 15 hours later at midnight? You're never even up till midnight. She's never up that late, 12 a.m. Like, dude, this chick goes to bed at 8 or 9, like 8 or 9 o'clock every night. She's not up at midnight and she's acting all perky. She's all excited and she's got this like high vibe, like this energy that was not there that morning. Like the morning that we talked, but that night she messages me at midnight. I think she did. I think she was out with somebody. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not, look, I'm not going to say whether she was or wasn't, but I hope that your night of pleasure was worth all the love in the world. And you can say, "Oh, now I don't have to listen to you, bitch, Maverick. Now I don't have to listen to you, bitch." Or I don't have to listen to you or whatever, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, and that's typical of an avoidant. An avoidant will blame you. They will pick at your flaws. They will pick at you and they will criticize you to distance themselves and then justify. They justify their actions. See what I'm saying? Well, I won't have to deal with you. I don't have to deal with your flaw, all blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to do what I want because you're annoying or whatever the fuck they think. Like, where's the accountability? You said some don't give a crap and some feel so bad. Yeah, that what they push you away. Yeah. Bro, I'm not into you. All due respect. You said, "Yo, you fine ass." Like, bro, I'm a man. 321, Riverside 321. All due respect. I appreciate your compliment, but I'm actually a man. I'm not transgender. I'm not gay. I was born with ovotesticular disorder. So my voice is high. Like, I was born with ovaries and testicles. So the ovaries make my voice high. Like the way that I was born. I'm a man with an extra set of parts and a big heart. Yeah, these are my whiskers, exactly. So Happy, what do you suggest at this point? Happy 321. What do you, I mean, what do I do at this point? I mean, I don't even want to do anything today. I'm seriously depressed. I don't like, I have to take care of myself, but I feel like it's just one of those days. It's just one of those days where I'm sad, I'm exhausted, I didn't sleep, and I'm devastated. So I don't know. I feel like I just want to stay in bed. You said, "Yeah, I just sleep." Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I might just like literally just sleep all day, journal, and watch videos on a variety of topics from like avoidant. Like, why does the avoidant act like this? Why does the avoidant push you away? Why is the avoidant inconsistent? Why does the avoidant take you for granted? What should you do when a woman takes you for granted? How to handle a woman that takes you for granted? What do you do when you don't feel valued? Like, that's what I'll probably do today to self-soothe, like to emotionally regulate myself. Those are the videos I'm going to watch. Like, how to handle someone that doesn't prioritize you. When they treat you like an option. What to do when she takes you for granted. Mixed signals, hot, cold. Like, these are the videos that will keep me sane. I mean, that are going to fucking help me. Like, I just don't know what else to do. Dude, I'm not taking sedatives, bro. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not sure if Happy's still in the chat room. Maybe she's in the middle of writing right now, or she had to go, or she got disconnected. Maybe she had an appointment or something. Happy, yeah. I don't know. Michelle might be in here. I'm not sure. But, I mean, I'll have to get myself back up. I mean, no, bro, I'm not fucking transgender. No. I'm straight. For fuck's sake, dude. Anyways, I just I have dreams. I'm gonna do what I can. The only thing that haunts me is that I think that there's somebody else, and I think that that's like the worst thing, dude. I'm gonna be honest. The worst thing is that I feel like she's got somebody else, and that sucks. Like, she's been telling me, "Oh, there's no one else." Well, you certainly don't act like it. So I don't know how I'm supposed to like it's one thing, like if there wasn't anybody else, that's bad. Like, that's bad enough. Like, how do I fucking move on? Like, if there wasn't anybody else, but knowing that there might be somebody else that she's distracting herself with makes me want to barf. And it fucking triggers my abandonment wounds even worse. And it's like the rejection, quote, rejection. It's not like she's not rejecting me, or she wouldn't fucking be making love to me. Like, she wouldn't be saying, "I'm in love with you. I love you. When I'm ready, when I'm more healed, we can be together, or we can see where things are. We'll see it. There's no one else. I'll come straight to you." Like, she wouldn't be saying that shit if she was rejecting me. Like, she wouldn't be spending hours with me. You know what I'm saying? So, but just the thought of someone else, like her distracting herself, that's sexual compulsiveness, by the way. If people are distracting themselves, that's sexual addiction. It's a form of sexual addiction. Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous, SLAA, SLAA 12-step program, Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous. That is what it is. If you're holding on to karmics, you can't let go of karmics. You are using people as distractions. You are avoiding intimacy. That's avoidant intimacy, avoidant attachment. It's like called emotional anorexia. It's part of SLAA, Sex and Love Addict Anonymous. And I'm not saying she's a sex addict. I'm going to raise my hand. I'm not saying that. But a lot of avoidance, if you guys are using people and you're distracting yourself and you've got multiple partners or whatever, you guys might be either a sex addict or a sexual compulsive person, which is an addiction. And it's not healthy. And it's like the devil card, and it hurts people. If your actions are hurting people, that's where you know you need help. If your actions are hurting people. You said self-soothe with journaling and grounding and self-care. You are a wonderful human. Who are you? I appreciate that comment. 4895. I'm not doing a reading right now, 2711. All due respect. Yeah. You said I'm addicted to my couch. Yeah. Well, I want to be with this person. I know she's probably like, if she truly is an avoidant, she's probably like hating on herself right now, or the opposite. I could be completely wrong. Maybe she's laughing. She might just be laughing at my video. Maybe even her karmic, if there's a karmic, they might just be watching my show and just laughing. Like, Maverick is so pathetic. Look how pathetic Maverick is. So I don't know which direction. I don't know if it's the left side or if it's the right side, but if it's the right side and she's like, I am not good enough, I've hurt Maverick. If that's the case, which I'd be surprised. I mean, why would I be surprised? Because she's not reached out. Like, if you're hurting me, why don't you do something about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were truly remorseful and you felt bad, you would do something about it. So it's like, if she is thinking she's hurting me, she's probably going to be more avoidant. And I just want her to know, I want to speak to that part of her that I love you. Like, I'm going to say to my twin flame, I love you. And I know that you are beautiful. You saw what I wrote. Like, like what I shared with you guys. And by the way, there was one other thing. Like, hold on. There was one other thing I didn't read to you guys that I wanted to share. Give me just a second here. Okay. So I wrote her one more thing. I totally forgot to read it to you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. You said sometimes bipolar people struggle with sexual addiction. I don't know. I don't know if she's bipolar. I have no idea. I'm not saying she is or isn't. But I appreciate you like pointing that out. Okay, if I can catch my breath here, I'm going to read to you what else I said to her. So the last thing I said to her, I said, "Star, it's always good to see you." I sent this morning, so Friday, November 28th, 2025 at 8:02 a.m. California time. "Star, it's always good to see you. I hope you had a good week. I had an amazing time with you, i.e. on Halloween, together, etc." Anxiety, dude. Anxiety. Man, it's hard for me to breathe. "I want to tell you that I love you more than you could ever imagine and or realize, but I can't continue to see you because I cannot be the only one putting the effort into this. I'm wanting commitment and communication in a real committed relationship." Like, I don't need a lot from her, dude. I'm not asking for a lot. Basic communication. Like, it's not like like, this is basic stuff, dude. And then I sent her this video called 12 Things Avoidants Do Only If They Know You Are the One. And you guys have to watch it. If she could see that video and realize that it takes two to commit, even a basic commitment, a little putting your foot, just a little one step forward like a snail. You said, "You are beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. 3R. You said, "Greetings. Hello." So I sent that to her and I said, "I wrote this to you to send to you before bed because she's sick. She's sick. It was Thanksgiving yesterday." And here's what I wrote. "I appreciate how accepting and supportive you are." So everything I'm reading to you guys is her true self, her real authentic self. And if you guys go to my Pinterest board, you'll see our relationship. You'll see who and what we really are. The shadow, the light, it's all on there. I said, "I appreciate how accepting and supportive you are, how smart and knowledgeable you are, your unique perspective on things, your mindset, your sensitivity, your caring and supportive nature, your adept communication skills, you're adept at communicating in a healthy, deep, and honest and real way." Like, again, this is her real self. Like, this isn't the potential. Let me make this very clear. This isn't like, "Oh, I think you could be this way." Like, this isn't like, you know what, like, this isn't like, "Oh, I want you to be." No, this is who she is at the core. Your depth, your intensity makes me want to cry. I feel really sad in my chest right now. I do. I feel so sad in my chest. It's just like, it's so sad that this girl would just push me away. And I blame myself because I feel like it's because I didn't stand up for myself. So she didn't respect me. Like, how can she love me if I didn't even respect myself? Like, I allowed so much bullshit. Like, I allowed her to disrespect me with her ex, her karmic. And like, this female, a female hit on her, by the way. This woman was married, not happy in her marriage. She was on a dating site. This is before we met. Before my twin flame and I met, my twin flame was on a dating site. And she knew, by the way, that no man would be with her if she was in that situation that she was in with the karmic. She's still in that situation. And so to expect, yeah, so I'm not going to get into all that, but she met some friend, like a female on this dating site. And it was it was the friend category. Why would a married woman be on a fucking dating site? Like, think about what I'm saying. Would you want your husband to go on a dating site? Unless you're a fucking swinger, dude, which I don't respect that shit. I don't respect that polygamy or whatever. Like with like swinging, polygamy, sex, whatever, sex again, sex addiction type shit. That's what that is. Sexual compulsiveness, like ego, like unhealthy, sexually compulsive behavior. So why would you even want to be friends with somebody that has no character and no values? I don't care how good looking this person is or how smart they seem to be, like their mind, intellectual narcissism, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they look good. You could be like, I'm not going to get into it. It's narcissistic and wrong. I'm not saying that this person was a narc. Like, I'm not talking about my person. I'm not talking about my person. And I'm not saying that that person that my person met was a narcissist. I have my own opinion. And I'm going to keep it at that. I'm not saying that. Like, I raise my hand. But why would you associate with somebody who's married and literally on a dating site? What the F are you thinking, dude? Where are the values? Like, where are the morals there? What? Who? And you know that that karmics aren't healthy. You even said no one's going to date you. Like you said, no one will date you. Like a real man, a genuine person is not going to date you if you're in the situation you're in. So where is your responsibility to take care of that situation and obliterate it? Like get out of that situation. And the karmic, let's not forget about this other karmic, okay? A married woman on a dating site that takes you to bars, that encourages you to go to bars. That's a real friend, let me tell you. This person really has their shit together. This person is high value, man. I'm being sarcastic, you guys. I'm absolutely being sarcastic right now. Like, is this the way, what kind of people you want to attract into your life? Jezebel, which is what that is. It's Jezebel energy. I'm married, but I'm going to go on dating sites and I'm going to go to bars and I'm going to invite you to bars too. It's as if it's not bad enough. I go to bars as a married woman and I act like I'm single. I live like a single type life and I hang out with sexual perversion, like a bunch of sexual perversion type energy. And I'm going to get high. She tried to get my person to experiment with drugs. Okay. Thank God my person didn't. Supposedly she didn't. But it's just like, is this what you want? A married woman who goes to bars, who's inviting and luring you into that lifestyle and sexual perversion, luring you into bars as a married woman, and you're involved with somebody, even if you weren't involved with somebody. Like my person was involved with me. Even if you weren't involved, you shouldn't be going to bars. Like where there's all kinds of crappy, shitty, nasty stuff and people are, I mean, I'm not even going to get into the details. Like low vibration, like bars are like for single people that are trying to pick up, hook up, pick up. I'm not going into the details. It's not a good place to be. A Christian, or I don't even want to use the word Christian. I don't want to use the word Christian, but you know what I'm trying to say. A wholesome person, a healthy person is not going to go to a bar. And my person is getting hit on by this married woman. This married woman is hitting on my person. My person shows the text messages to me, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? My person is highly uncomfortable. My person admitted multiple times how uncomfortable she was. But because I didn't walk away, as in set a boundary, at that point, if I had healthy self-love and healthy self-respect, healthy self-esteem, healthy self-worth, I would have said to my person, I can't, if you're not going to set a boundary, like I need there to be protection. I need my heart protected. I can't be with you. If you're going to allow this female or a male, it doesn't matter, any woman or man to hit on you, how am I supposed to feel safe in my heart and my stomach and my soul? And not only a boundary, that's, to me, that's a deal breaker. I would have to cut somebody off. If I was with somebody who was hitting, I'm sorry, if I had a partner and another person was hitting a friend, quote friend, that's what you want to call it, more like an acquaintance. If this acquaintance was hitting on me and I was in a relationship, I would cut that person off because that's disrespectful to my relationship. It's dishonest with myself. Like to keep that person in my life is dishonest. Um, like you can't set a boundary in that case when you're with somebody. And the truth is, my person had no business. My person was desperate at that time. When my person met this person, in like covert narky, intellectual, there's narky stuff going on, and I'm not a medical doctor, so I can't treat or diagnose, but there's some luring, grooming type behavior, in my opinion. I see it. It's luring, it's Jezebel, it's grooming from this other person that my person put on a pedestal. Like, my person put this woman on a pedestal. And it's like, if you can't even be honest with yourself on a level 1, like a red level 1 core identity about who you let into your life, man, like letting a married woman into your life that's on dating sites, that's trying to get you to go to bars, who goes to bars as a married woman who tries to live a single lifestyle, who uses drugs, is trying to get you to use drugs. Like, what the fuck? Like, all these red, like, are you not seeing it? Like, shake, shake, shake. Like, are you not having like fucking standards here? Like, what are you doing? You're not, like, as a level 1, our core identity, we have to be honest and be healthy. We got to be healthy, which means we don't let people in our lives, or we cut people off. Let alone you want to have a relationship with somebody when you're not even healthy because you're holding on to these karmic attachments. So level 1 red is getting our house in order. It's getting us in order. It's taking care of ourselves. Like, it's like, okay, do I want active addicts in my life, or sex addicts, or sexually compulsive people, or debaucherous people, low level, low vibe? I don't care how hot you are, how attractive you are, how smart you are. My person was desperate. I believe this person groomed my person. My personal opinion, there is narcissism, in my opinion. It doesn't matter, even if you take the label out. Let's throw the label out. She groomed my person, in my opinion. My person put her on a pedestal. I'm just telling you. My person put her on a pedestal and just got lured in. Just got lured. It was so lonely. Was lonely at that time and got lured in. And this woman violated my partner, my person. She violated. She hit on her. And we were together, dude. We were fucking together. She did it multiple times. And my person was really uncomfortable. She admitted it and never, ever cut her off. Meaning there was never a boundary, as in she never cut her off. Like, she never said anything. And the problem was, I was a fool. I'm embarrassed to admit this. I never set a boundary because why did I not set a boundary? I thought that I was in denial by the sexual addiction, addictive behavior. I was in denial. I was like, oh my God. Like, I have been with sex addicts and sexually compulsive people in my past. Like, I have. Thank God I'm STD free. And I will raise my hand and say that. I have 0 STDs. Thank God. But, like, it triggered me when I saw that girl hit on her. When my person said to me, she showed me the text messages. And I was like, I was in denial. I was fearful. I froze, man. I literally had a PTSD, a betrayal trauma, like a PTSD response. And I froze, like, flight, freeze, whatever. I froze. And it made me think of all my, like, everything in the past and how it all started with it started with that and emotional affairs and all that shit. So I just, like, tried to write it off. I acted like I was an avoidant, or I acted like I was like, oh, no big deal. Like I said, that's bullshit. Like, that's crazy. But I tried to play it off like I wasn't bothered. I tried to play it off. But the truth is, if I had been honest with myself, like, and I guess to a degree, I trusted her to take care of it, but she never did. She didn't have the self-respect. She didn't have the boundaries. She didn't have the self-awareness or the strength or the courage to set those healthy boundaries and cut this person off. Yeah. And so I allowed the poison. I allowed the sin. I allowed the darkness. I kick myself for this. Guys, I will probably continue to beat myself up for this because since then they have been getting deeper and deeper and deeper. These two people. They taught, the conversation. She was sending pictures to this lady that she wouldn't even send to me. And she would tell me about emotional affairs. Like my person would tell me how emotional affairs start, right? She would tell me, like, it starts with that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not, this chick hit on her. This married woman hit on her, lured her into the bar, has got taken her to bars, taken her around unhealthy, ungodly, unwholesome people, unwholesome environments, has tried to get her to use drugs. This woman uses drugs. She's on a dating site. It's dark. It's Jezebel spirit. And I wish I had walked away, like set a boundary, like been like, look, if you can't set a boundary with this person and you're going to not protect my heart, like I'm not safe. I don't feel safe to be with you. Like this is a violation of my trust. I just can't be with you. I mean, I would never be able to do that. Like somebody's actively hitting on me and my partner, I would never be with a person. It's not, dude. It's called grief. I have PTSD, like betrayal trauma. This is fucking normal for what I'm going through. Yeah. You said it truly sounds like like your person is not ready for true commitment. Some people, for whatever reason, still get excited mingling in the fast life, and it never ends well. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Usually ends with STDs, generally, or something else. I don't want to get into all the details. You said it sounds like you're in a triangulation situation. Yeah, that's what that was. I mean, like, that's what it is. And I know she's probably going to say, well, I can talk to her now. You and I aren't together. Rationalization. Like, that's what you see with a lot of sex addicts or sexually compulsive behavior. And I'm not saying she is. Like, no one is saying that. But you hear that a lot. Like, it's okay. I'm single now, or we're not together, so I'll do what I want. But if you're honest with your, like, how can we be together now or in the future? How can we if you're not even healthy? Because the SLAA stuff needs to be addressed. Sex and Love Addicts Anonymous and sexual compulsive behaviors. Like this type of energy, this seeking validation is like love addiction, that type of energy. I'm not saying she's a love or sex addict, but I'm just saying it looks like it on the outside, like that there's that type of behavior occurring here. I think she's dealing with a covert narcissist. This chick definitely is luring her, leading her, luring her in. My person was all fancied by her, like putting her on a pedestal. Oh my God, she makes good money and all this stuff. Dude, she's a married woman who may look good. She may look good on the outside. She might look good, but she's married and on dating sites and going to bars and living a single life, going to bars and luring you into bars and experimenting with drugs. She's using drugs. She's trying to get you to use drugs and taking you in unhealthy, wholesome environments. That's not even a good person. Like, let alone a friend. Like, that's not even an acquaintance, dude. How can you be healthy if you can't even be healthy with yourself? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's level one. That's basic stuff. You said logically, you know that you have to set boundaries because of that. Yeah. I tried to set boundaries with her months later. I wish I had done it then and I kicked myself, but I tried months later because their conversations, and this is part of addiction. Like this can be part of sex and or love addiction or SLAA, 12-step program. Um like they got deeper and my person was telling me about emotional affairs. Like she was saying it starts with this, it starts with that. When you start, you guys would have to look it up. You'd have to look it up, but when you start telling personal details, you start sharing about certain things, you send pictures with the person that's been hitting on you, dude. Come on, man. It's idolatry, or it's infidelity, or it's moving into an emotional affair. And she would tell me this, and yet why would she preach so many things to me but where is the accountability and the integrity? I'm sorry I didn't set that boundary. I was she learned that she could disrespect me. She learned that. I raised my hand. I was wrong, man, to myself, and I didn't act like a man or a human or a person, like a healthy person. I didn't by allowing it, by saying, "Okay, I'll just stay with you even though you're setting no boundaries. I'm still going to stay with you." Like even me saying that, like it made me look so stupid. I looked so dumb, man. It just yeah. I feel so I feel ashamed. I don't know if I'll ever be able to let this go. Like I want to cry. Like I feel like I was weak. I was passive as a man. Not all the time, but like when I just said, "Okay, whatever." And I was so scared. I was triggered and I just allowed it. I just let it go thinking she would handle it. But when they kept talking and it kept getting deeper and just like no, dude. Like she was sending her pictures of her dog's memorial and wasn't me as her partner, as her man, wouldn't even send me pictures of the fucking dog's memorial. Like she's sending her all these paragraphs, there's all these hearts, she's hearting all this stuff with this lady, with this woman, my partner. She's putting hearts, like emojis all over her conversations. Their text messages are extremely long, and yet she won't even put hearts on my stuff. Fuck, dude. Like, boom. Like, she won't even put hearts on my stuff. Like, we had long conversations when we first met. And it's just like, so where am I going with all this? I feel like it's common sense. Like, I was betrayed. She fucking is betraying me right now and won't take accountability. She's just living her life carelessly. Carelessly, like the song Careless Whisper. You guys know that song, Careless Whisper? Careless Whisper. Let's see here by George Michael. Let's pull it up. What does it say here? Is that the right song? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I feel so unsure, as anybody would in a situation where there's compulsive behavior. As I take your hand and lead you to the dance floor, as the music dies, there's something in your eyes. Calls to mind a silver screen, and it's all sad goodbyes. I'm never going to dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. I should have known better than to cheat a friend. Fuck, dude. Heavenly Father, I repent for any sin that I've ever committed in my fucking life, man. Heavenly Father, I am so sorry. Like I truly, Lord, if I could repent for everything, if you could wash away these sins, like anything that I have done to fucking deserve this shit, dude. Like I wanted to say like I know she's responsible for her actions, but there's a part of me and I'm like, "Damn, dude. Like what is the lesson in this? Like, why is this happening?" Like, I just want to say, Heavenly Father, please clear her of the sin of this darkness and clear us, clear me, clear us. And please, I pray to God that He will restore us and that we can have full commitment together, like a healthy, non sexually addicted relationship without sexual fucking, the sex fast life, sexual addiction, drugs, alcohol. You said you're in the thick of this. You said these things always get better. You're the one that won't struggle to live yourself. Are you a 12 stepper? Yeah, I am. So I'm a biological male. I was born with ovaries and testicles. So I'm a biological hermaphrodite, and my parent has the same condition. It is genetic. My voice is high because I was born with ovaries and testicles. So the voice is high because of the extra parts. I've got extra parts and a big heart as a man, but I'm heterosexual. I don't do LGBTQ, anything like that. I'm not transgender. I'm a biological conservative. I believe in God. You said God did not send you this person for no reason. You are here to learn how special you are from this. Your personal lesson is to guard your beauty by honoring yourself fully. That alone will help your discernment. Thank you. The song says, time can never mend the careless whispers of a good friend. To the heart and mind, ignorance is kind. It's just like I read that. I'm like, ignorance, it's like the death card. It's addiction. Like, what else is it? That's what it is. Like, my person is engaged in addictive behavior. It says, to the heart and mind, ignorance, yeah, addiction is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is all you'll find. Yeah, in addiction, that's what exactly it says, this person says, I'm never going to dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. Yeah, you always told me I was gullible. You always wanted me to believe I was a fool. I love her, but I love myself more than to put up with addictive behaviors where I'm being disrespected. The relationship is not being held sacred. The relationship is not safe. You said discernment, so that you said the right person. I don't want anyone else. I'm going to pray that God heals her and heals her heart. I'm not going to just go fuck someone else or be with someone else. That's addiction. That's addiction. I'm not going to go attach myself emotionally to somebody, distract myself, seek validation. In this mentality, in this world, that's what people do. We're in a really superficial world these days where everything is just games, attention, the next thrill. That's what it is. Most of the world. I don't want to live like that. I believe in the power of God. So I don't know. I have to move on somehow, some way. Like I have to heal basically. Yeah. The song says, I'm never going to dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. I should have known better than to cheat a friend. I should have known better. Yeah, I should have known better. And waste the chance that I had been given. So I'm never going to dance again. Instead of being a pity party, why don't you fucking take accountability for your actions? Listen, the singer says, so I'm never going to dance again. Well, why don't you fucking stand up and take accountability? If it's love, if it's real, it's going to take action. Love is an action. Love is a verb. You're going to take action and I'm going to take action. And then we'll be together. So the singer says, the way I danced with you. I'm never going to dance again the way I danced with you. Oh, never without your love. It says, tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We'd hurt each other with the way we'd hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have lived this dance forever. Well, we fucking can if you take accountability for your actions, but no, you're caught up in your addiction. You don't want to fucking break the toxic cycle of the karmics in your fucking life. You said that's great about being a 12 stepper. As you know, you take care of your side and that's all you can do. You said, and thank God we can just take care of our side. Yeah, exactly. The song says, tonight the music seems so loud. I wish we could just lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We would hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have lived this dance together forever. But now who's going to dance with me? Yourself. You've got to take care of yourself. Why are you so afraid to put up boundaries? Why can't you stand up to your family? Why can't you fucking be courageous and be like, I love Maverick? Why can't you honor and respect and worship, like meaning cherish, right? Cherish our relationship enough, our connection enough to cut off these unhealthy karmics, these toxic cycles, like the devil card. The song says, but now who's going to dance with me? Please stay. I'm not going to stay if you're going to repeat the same karmic cycle. No, I won't. There has to be change. There has to be commitment. It starts with you committing to yourself, your self-fucking love. You wouldn't be engaging in addiction and addictive cycles if you loved yourself. This compulsive bullshit behavior. No, you wouldn't. And until you can be honest with yourself, all I can do is pray for her. You guys, all I can do is pray. People will call me crazy. I mean, I know they're going to be like, dude, just go fuck someone else. Go be with someone else. What, is that how you see the world? That's so impure to me. That's so disgusting. That's selling your fucking soul, man. What is it? A man who sold his soul would never, or you try to gain the whole world. If you try to gain the world, you'll lose your soul. I'm not interested in that soulless, devilish garbage. Drama, dharma, karma. Fuck that shit. No, dude. No. What? Kenny, what are you talking about? Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'll get completely healthy, clean, and sober. I don't use drugs or alcohol, if you guys are wondering. I don't have an issue with drugs or alcohol, but I have like a pattern of attracting. I don't know. My pattern is like not, I don't know. I have my own patterns. I'm not like getting my self-worth from anybody. I don't need to be in a relationship. I want to be in a healthy way. Like we are meant to be. What does a man gain if he loses his soul to gain the world? Exactly. Am I lagging, you guys? Hold on. Is my show lagging right now? You said, yeah, you're lagging. You are lagging. Audio is not with the video. Oh, really? Oh, no. Is it really bad, or is it just a couple seconds behind? Tell me if it's any better, you guys. Is it better now? Better or worse right now? Seconds is bad. Oh, no. So my show is really, really laggy. So you guys are saying it's like really bad. The lagging. All right. I'm going to try to restart my show. Let me try to restart it. Do you guys think I should restart my show? I don't know how bad. I can't see whatever you guys see. Is it bad enough that you guys think I should restart my show? Yeah, I'm saying is it lagged to the point where I should restart the actual show, like start it over? Okay. All right, I'll come back on, you guys. Give me like 2 minutes.